was found in a ravine in Norway originally by some Polish dude. I then bought it from a guy in Poland and revived it. I mean, I say revived it, we cut the hell out of it and dumped it on its ass, so I mean, that's how we roll.
Tired of digging through forums and YouTube for answers? Orion will show you how to replace any part on any vehicle, and it's 100% free. Get step-by-step video instructions and over 1 million name brand parts at distributor level prices, all in one place. Check it out now at howto.com.
So I'm Spence. I own a place called the Old Dub Shop in Bristol in the UK. We've brought our 1950 split back window Beetle here to SEMA, travelling from LA, Vegas, back to LA. It was found in a ravine in Norway originally by some Polish dude. I then bought it from a guy in Poland and revived it. I mean, I say revived it, we cut the hell out of it and dumped it on its ass, so I mean, that's how we roll.
Are we allowed to swear? I'm joking. But yeah, no, as in terms of bodywork and stuff, the amount of bodywork that they've had to put into it, and as well as just down to paint, there's part sections were just not existing full stop.
Yeah.
Like the roof, for example, was like completely white at one point.
It was bent, yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely
you
bent.
can see on the side where it hit trees on the way down.
Yeah.
It definitely
it
had
was all covered in this like waxy underseal stuff, and it just took us like days and days and days of just scraping.
But it's had a good team of people behind it. Like a good friend of mine, Pete, done all the roll cage and stuff. Then we've got everyone chipped in and done their thing. Alex done a cracking job on the paint and stuff. I was at our place, so yeah, it's suspension-wise, the airbag pretty low. It's what it is.
Airless suspension all the way around.
Yeah, airlift suspension.
It's quite a trick actually, because you can actually, where it's a four-way air suspension, we can actually freewheel it. So we can literally get it on one up and obviously drive it off with that.
It's got a 2.1 fuel injection turbo engine in, which spits flames pretty well when you want it to.
Yeah, and we actually, when we were tuning the actual car itself, we have the Haltech system set up, and there's a chap called Wayne Penrose all the way from Australia. Wayne Penrose, Volkswagen Limited in Australia. I always have to mention him because he's just
he's ace.
He's bloody ace. He comes and visits us every year because he does the drag circuit, but he's quite a well-known dude in the Australian drag circuit anyway. So when we're in the workshop at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, he's literally up at night tuning it from Australia via the laptop remotely. Which we had a few problems with that initially, teething problems. Dropping oil like nobody's business because the oil was really thick because it was colder. It was crazy.
Power steering, rack-and-pinion steering. They never actually made the split window Beetle in a right-hand drive. I think they introduced right-hand drive in a Beetle in 1954, and this is a 50, so we've converted this to right-hand drive. But the dashboards are perfectly symmetrical. It's 3 holes, and then Neil at Light Steer done a rack-and-pinion and the power steering, and nailed it.
The wheels on here as well are actually the original steels. What was the date on them?
They're all dated 49/12. So it was a 49 built car, registered 50, so it's a 50 model.
So another reason why people don't like us very much is the fact that we actually cut those wheels up as well, even though they were original. So we added extra meat to the rear tyres and just made sure that we could stick to the road. There's 0 camber on there.
Perfectly straight, independent suspension all round. So so we own a VW shop in the UK called the Old Dub Shop in Bristol. So hit us up on Instagram and stuff. I'm sure this lovely lady here will put some links to it as well.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
And I'm Dan, also known as Cameraman Dan, who actually also works at the Old Dub Shop with Spencer. And I'm kind of getting on board with the YouTube ourselves. So if you want to see more of this, if you can give us a like, I'd like it. Hello. Hi there. But yeah, if you could follow us as well, that'd be great. And just check us out on the journey, because we've built some mad stuff. Anything from a highlighter pink Carmen gear with a 2.5 EJ25 in the back of it.
Which Dan blew up.
Which then I blew up. We can't say the exact phrase of what I did to it because it involves swear words. But we also made a 6.2 litre Cummins V8
Cummins. It's a 5.9 Cummins diesel Beetle monster truck.
Monster truck on 37-inch tyres and straight stack out the top of the roof. So it's good fun.
Subaru turbo-powered beach buggy.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Collector Car Network. My name is Luke and we are here at SEMA. We're in the Battle of the Builds booth. What I've got here behind me is worth talking about. This is the Spirit of 76. Now, that was an option back in the day, but this isn't your average just restored car. This is a fully customized, built from scratch, fully aftermarket K10. It's one of the only ones in the country, and we're gonna talk about that in today's video. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Remember, if you're in the market for a collector car, going over to our website, classiccars.com. That's our online marketplace with over 38,000 listings live across the site. Also, be sure to check out our sister website at autohunter.com. That's going to be our 7-day online auction. That's it for me, and I'll see y'all in the next video.